I deleted every dating app on a Tuesday night. No dramatic music, no tears, just tired. Tired of Y&D, tired of you up, tired of men who text like they're checking if the TV is still on. And what makes it worse is it wasn't even the messages. It was what the messages were doing to me. Because every time my phone buzzed, my brain would go, maybe this one is different. And then it wouldn't be. I'm 42 years old. I have a job, bills, a schedule that actually means something. I have friends, responsibilities, goals. So why did dating feel like I was playing a slot machine? Pull the lever, hope for something real, get emojis, and confusion. And I'm not judging anyone who uses the apps. I'm just saying they started to make me feel like I was constantly auditioning. Like I had to be funny, but not too funny, pretty, but not trying too hard, confident, but not intimidating, interested, but not needy, cool, but not cold. And somewhere in all of that, I realized I wasn't even showing up as me anymore. I was showing up as the version of me that I thought would be chosen. And that's a painful thought when you're a grown woman, because at 42, you don't want to be picked like a prom date. You want to be chosen like a partner. So that night, I sat on my couch and I stared at my phone like it owed me money. And I said out loud, okay, I'm done. And my thumb hovered over the screen. Delete, delete, delete. It felt like breaking up with something that was never fully mine, but somehow kept taking pieces of me anyway. And when the last app disappeared, it got quiet. No more swiping, no more comparing myself, no more waiting for strangers to decide if I was worth a date. Just silence. And I thought the silence would feel lonely, but it didn't. It felt like peace with a little fear underneath it. Because when you remove the noise, you can finally hear your real thoughts. And my real thought was this: I don't want more attention. I want more alignment. So the next morning, I made a rule. Not a dating rule, a life rule. I told myself, I'm not chasing attention. I'm building a life that can't be interrupted by crumbs. And listen, that sounds strong, but strong didn't come naturally to me. I had to practice it. Because I'm the kind of woman who used to give people the benefit of the doubt so hard, I'd end up doubting myself. I'd rationalize red flags like I was a lawyer. He's busy. He's healing. He's not a texter. He's just guarded. No, baby. Sometimes he's just not that interested. Sometimes he's just not that mature. Sometimes he just likes access without effort. And I realized I didn't need to become colder. I needed to become clearer. So I decided, instead of dating like it was a second job, I was going to do one thing a week that made me feel like me. Not me but funnier in a bio, not me but quieter so a man doesn't feel challenged, not me but less, just me. So week 1, I signed up for a pottery class. And I'm not even a pottery girl. I don't own cute scarves. I don't journal in aesthetic notebooks. I don't drink matcha and say, after. But something in me wanted to try something new, something that didn't involve a screen. Saturday comes, I walk in and immediately regret it because everyone looked like they belonged in a calm documentary. You know those people who look like they have gentle hobbies and stable emotions? Yeah, them. And I'm standing there thinking, great, I'm the loud one, the awkward laugh one. I take my seat and there's clay in front of me like, okay, sis, create something. And I'm trying to be cute about it, but my bowl looks like a broken helmet. I'm looking around like, why does her bowl look like it belongs in a store? Why does mine look like it survived a car accident? And then the instructor comes over. And she says something so simple, but it hit me like a sermon. She goes, your bowl doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be yours. And I froze. Because that wasn't about clay. That was about my life. That was about my dating life. Because I had been trying to shape myself into what I thought love wanted, instead of letting love find what was already true. And right there, with my lopsided bowl and my pride on the floor, I felt something unlock. I don't need to be perfect to be loved. I need to be present. So I kept going. My hands were covered in clay, I looked ridiculous, and for the first time in a long time, I wasn't performing. I was just being. Class ends. Everybody lines up to wash their hands at this long sink, and I'm scrubbing clay off my fingers, and I'm thinking, okay, this was cute. I did something. I survived. And then this man beside me looks over and nods at my messy bowl, and he says, "Yours looks like it's got personality." And without thinking, I said, "So do I." And we both laughed. Not a flirty laugh, not a pick-me laugh, a real laugh, the kind that comes from not trying. And he said, "I'm serious. It looks like it has character." And I said, "Well, it's definitely been through something." And we laughed again. And then, here's the part that shocked me, we talked for 10 minutes. No flirting Olympics, no resume, no, "So what are you looking for?" Just human conversation. He asked me what made me sign up. I told him the truth. I needed a break from the apps. And he didn't do that thing some people do where they act like you're bitter for protecting your peace. He just nodded like he understood. And he said, "Yeah, that stuff can mess with your head." And I felt seen. Not because he complimented me, because he didn't rush me. He didn't try to turn 10 minutes into access. He didn't try to skip steps. And that's when it hit me. At this age, the rarest thing isn't attention, it's consideration. The rarest thing isn't chemistry, it's consistency. So we exchanged names. Nothing dramatic, no, "Oh my God, I met my husband." Just a moment. And when I walked to my car, something happened that hadn't happened in a long time. I didn't check my phone. I didn't wonder if he was going to text me. I didn't go home and stalk his social media like I was the FBI. I just felt light. Because here's the twist. I didn't go home thinking, did he like me? I went home thinking, I like who I was in that room. And that was new for me. Because dating used to make me feel like I was shrinking, like I was constantly adjusting my personality just to keep someone interested. But that day, I expanded. Not because of him, because of me. And that's when I realized the real win. Deleting the apps wasn't me giving up, it was me coming back to myself. So the weeks kept going. Week 2, I went to a walking group. Week 3, I tried a bookstore event. Week 4, I went to a live music night with my friend instead of staying home scrolling. And every week, my confidence stopped being about whether I was chosen and started being about whether I was aligned. And some people will hear this and say, but what if you never meet anyone? And here's my honest answer. If the cost of meeting someone is losing myself, then that price is too high. Because I've learned something about being single in your 40s. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not leftover. You're just awake. You see patterns faster now. You spot inconsistency sooner. You don't confuse anxiety with butterflies anymore. You want peace. And peace is not boring. Peace is what your nervous system has been begging you for. So if you're watching this and you're tired of the apps, tired of the mixed signals, tired of the YUD messages, try this. Don't chase harder. Live louder. Go where your interests live. Go where your joy lives. Go where you don't have to audition. And let people meet you in real life. Not as a profile, but as a person. Because maybe the love you're looking for isn't hiding on your phone. Maybe it's waiting in the version of you that comes alive when you stop begging to be chosen and start choosing yourself. If this hit you, comment, "I'm choosing peace," and share this with a friend who's been trying to find love in places that keep draining her. Because I promise you, your life doesn't start when someone texts you back. Your life starts when you come back to you.